Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm Steph Barron, and today I have got an exciting video on how to remove your tape and hair extensions. So yes, I am wearing LADYLUX seamless tape extensions. I've had them in for about 6 weeks and I am due my 6 weeks maintenance. So in fact, no, these extensions are about 4 or 5 months old, but I've had them in for 6 weeks and now I'm due to have them like tightened up. I'm also going to take a bit of a chop as well and go for a bit of a shorter hairstyle. So if you want to see how to remove tape and hair extensions, then please stay tuned. So obviously I've got my hair tied back in this slick ponytail. It is a bit oily and a bit greasy, so I've just sort of like had it slick ripped like this just to sort of conceal the fact that it is minging. And I'm also got a bit of a dark root just now, which is a bit different for me because I'm usually really blonde. So yeah, I'm going to be taking this out and then I'm going to reveal to you my actual short hair so that you can actually see the overall look. Okay, so let's get started. So the items that you are going to need for this removal is your C22 solvent remover. So this is what we're going to be spraying onto the tape extensions themselves and the join. We're going to need a couple of clips. You're going to need a tail comb that potentially doesn't have hair in it to remove any residue of the tapes that's going to be in your hair, and you're also going to need a hairbrush. So this is one of my favourite hairbrushes, which is the Wet Brush Pro. So this is what we're going to be using. So to start off with, I'm going to take my hair out of the ponytail. We're going to start off firstly by taking my hair out of the ponytail, and this is my extensions. So please do not judge because they desperately need washed. But there was actually no point in doing that because I'm going to put all the solvent all over my hair, so I'm going to need to wash it anyway. So these are my tape-ins. They are hanging down, and yeah, we're just going to be removing them. So I'm going to be showing you a step by step of how to remove these tape and extensions without damaging your hair, and yeah, so that you can keep your hair in as best condition as you possibly can. So first of all, what we're going to start off by doing is I'm going to start off with the fronts, because this is going to be the area that I can see the most clearly. So I'm going to be taking my natural hair up and I'm going to be clipping it up with one of my clips. So then it's going to let me have access to these extensions at the side. So I'm going to take my solvent and I'm going to spray it right in the steam. So that's just like a couple of squirts. And then I'm just going to be massaging it into the join. So obviously tape and extensions have one tape on one side and tape on the other side. So we're trying to get the solvent into this space here so that yeah, it will break up the extensions and we'll be able to prise the tape apart. I mean, also please do not judge my nails, because who even am I with nails like this? Like, this is just outrageous. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing here, massaging it in. It's starting to move much more freely, and yeah, it's starting to work its way into the tape extensions. So I'm then going to take the top part of the tape and I'm going to take the bottom section and start prising them apart like this. Then obviously the tape, the top tape is managed to just peel off. So we've taken this one out. Woohoo! First extension out. So we now still have the other half still in my hair. So sometimes this extension will remove pretty easily because we've obviously massaged it in, but in some cases we might have to apply a little bit more oil. So take the oil again and just squirt it right onto the tape, and again I just let it soak for like little 30 seconds. Usually what I tend to do is move on to the next extension while that one soaks in, so that it will completely peel off the hair and there'll be no damage at all. So my oil. It's hard to do this on camera and actually do it, but I'm trying to, so hopefully this works out. So again, I'm massaging it into my hands and into my fingers, getting a lot of movement, the top and the bottom section. And the next one is off. I'm going to do the same with that one, take the bottom half and then squirt it again and let it soak. So now this one is sit and soaking. I'm going to go back to the original first one that we did, which is this one here, and it's now been sit and soaking. So it's obviously still attached with this hair here, so I'm just going to start prising this hair off, which is just coming off so effortlessly, and it is just peeling away with no damage whatsoever, and the extension is coming out. So always what I do when I take my extensions out is I pair them back up and I put the two sticky sides back together, so that then when you go to wash them and clean them, there's no stickiness, you're not getting it all over your hands or over your fingers or anything like that. So that is the first extension. I'm going to go back to the last extension that I just did, which was sit and soaking, and again I'm going to start picking the hair off, removing the hair from the tape, and there we go. Out it comes, and again we're going to match them up. So I'm just going to make my way down my whole head so that I can take all the tapes off, and then you can see my natural hair. So I would always start at the front just because it's the easiest section to be able to see, and obviously do it in a mirror, don't do it in a camera like what I'm doing, but you know, I'm here because I'm here to give you all the tips of the day for hair extensions. So feel free to ask me any questions, feel free to fire over any videos if you want to see. I am more than happy to share them and show them. We have a new clip-in range that's going to be launching at the salon soon, so I'm actually probably going to be wearing clippings for some time as well, so I'll be excited for you to see all that. Moving on to the next side. Filling it in, filling it in the gap. Now, don't worry too much about the oil going on the hair and it getting really quite oily and greasy, because you're going to be washing the hair afterwards and everything's going to be removed. So, you know, just juggle these all around, massage it in, and prise both sections apart. Here we go. Extension out, taking the other half and squirting it. So now that's just going to sit and soak. Then I'm going to go back to the next one. Remove all the excess hair from the tapes, which is just coming off so easily. There's no damage, there's no pain. That's the next one off. And again, pair them up. So sometimes you can have a little bit glue residue, which is in the hair. So first of all, it is really, really important that you thoroughly remove the glue from the hair. Shampoo and conditioner will not remove the glue. You have to use the solvent to take the residue out, because if you don't, you are just going to have lumps of glue in your hair. So I would always squirt it onto the hair quite generously. If you have hard lumps of glue, then I would always prise the glue apart so that you can actually break it up and it will, you know, disperse, and it won't be as painful to go straight in with a comb and try and brush, because if you have a hard tuggy bit of glue and you go straight in with a comb, there is no way you will get your comb through it, and it will tug your hair and it will pull your hair out, and that's where you're going to have hair loss. So it's really important that you just disperse the hair and you prise it apart, and you take it out section by section. You will, again, have hair coming from your comb. So don't be alarmed by this, because you're going to be like, oh my god, all my hair is coming out, I'm going bald. You are not going bald. It is shedded hair. So shedded hair collects up in your extensions, it collects up in your bonds, it collects up in your micro rings. Regardless of what method you wear, it's hair that would naturally shed from your natural hair. It's hair that would come out, you know, in your plug hole when you wash your hair. It's hair that would come off day to day on your shoulders, on your clothes, but unfortunately it is trapped in the extensions and it has nowhere to go. So until you remove the extensions, it cannot leave your hair. So that is why you will have a lot of hair coming out when you do remove your extensions, but that is completely normal. When there's a time to worry is when you actually have bald spots, or you actually have areas where there is no hair, or you've tugged the extension out and it's pulled your natural hair out. That's when you have to worry. But in situations like this is really what your hair should look like. It should still be all fully intact, it should be all thick and healthy, and you should be able to brush and comb through freely like this, which we can do. So our removal is pretty successful. So going back to that extension that was still sitting soaking, I'm then going to be removing the hair again and taking the extension out, pairing it back up. So again, I've got a little bit of residue still in here. So I'm going to take the solvent, comb it through the hair. Sometimes as well, it's actually better to use the solvent more generously, because I find that it washes out more easily when you've over applied it. Whereas sometimes if you've sparingly used it, I feel like the glue stays in the client's hair more, it stays in your own hair more, and then you've still got the oily residue. Whereas when you saturate the whole hair in the oil and then you wash it, it just like slides right out the hair, and then the hair is completely oil free, and it's just perfect once it's been blow dried. So I am going to stop talking now, and I'm just going to make my way through the rest of my removal. So now I have successfully removed all my tape and extensions. I am now going to wash all my natural hair. I usually use a cleansing shampoo to get out all the buildup of oil that's got in my hair, remove all the loose hair, the shedded hair, and to basically just take my hair back to its like natural pH and things. So I use a cleansing shampoo. I then would use a moisturising shampoo, which is usually Moroccan oil, either moisture or repair, or I would use Redken All Soft, and then I would use a deep conditioning mask or a deep conditioner, which again is Moroccan oil repair or Moroccan oil moisture or Redken All Soft. I am then going to wash all my extensions. I'm going to nourish them and give them a mask as well, give them a wee bit TLC, remove all the old tapes at the top, reapply the new tapes, and then we're going to do my new fitting. So yeah, I'm not going to wash my hair and show you what I do, but this is basically removal so that you can see what is involved. We usually do our removal, our maintenance and our fitting all in the same day, but it is 11:45 p.m. at night, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow, do a conditioning mask and things, and then I'm going to wash it all and yeah, put them back in tomorrow. I'm going to go for a little bit of a shorter look. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more hair extension videos, because this channel is mostly going to be hair extensions and hair related, because you know that is my absolute A game. So yeah, please feel free to ask me any questions, feel free to fire over any video requests. Please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please stay tuned for the next one.